Okay, you can give a small description, guest speaker's description, and then start. Thank you.
Okay. Jai Mr. Wakode, sir. Mr. Wakode is the founder of the Tea Coffee Association and a successful social entrepreneur. He has empowered thousands of tea vendors to become entrepreneurs and has created many new opportunities in the tea and coffee industry. Today, he will share his insight on the topic Food Truck Franchise by Tea Coffee Association Entrepreneur Opportunity. Sir, you will have 35 minutes for your presentation, including the question and answer session. Over to you, Mr. Pramod Wakode, sir.
Pramod sir, are you able to unmute yourself? We're not able to hear you. We are able to see you, Pramod sir, but I think your mic is on mute. Thank you.
I think there is a Siddharth is going to speak on his behalf. Siddharth, are you there? You can
Siddharth,
unmute yourself.
what is the last name of Siddharth?
Siddharth or Sushant?
May I audible?
Yes, sir. Pramod sir, you are audible, sir. We can hear you.
You can make the spotlight.
Yeah,
Manish.
I will do
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. And Pramod sir, like most of our audience okay with Hindi and Marathi too. So if you can give your presentation in English, that's fantastic. If you have trouble in English, you are okay with Hindi language too. So thank you. Look like Pramod sir video, I think have bad network look like. So Siddharth sir, if you want to continue, miss, I think you are covering him. So if you want to speak, you can go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, Jai Bhim to everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, yes,
it
please
clear?
go ahead.
Okay. Jai Bhim, my name is Siddharth Shirodkar. Me and Pramod, we run a company called as Trade Veritas Global Limited in India. We have a division in Dubai with the name Trade Veritas Global LLC. A short background about myself and Pramod so that, we can directly jump to the presentation. I'm been born and bred up in Mumbai. I have done my engineering and MBA from Jamnalal Bajaj. Last 18 years, I have been worked for corporates like Mercedes-Benz and Jaguar Land Rover in global supply chain. Post-Corona, we have started our own entrepreneurship, and our entrepreneurship is around the global supply chain management. The current project, what we're going to discuss today, is about tea and coffee opportunity. If you permit, I can start the presentation so that we can save the time in that.
Yes, you can share your screen.
Sure.
Try it. Yeah. If any problem, then let us know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I've sent a request.
Yeah, got it. Approve it. You can share your screen, I believe. Yeah, your screen is coming up. I can see that. Yes.
Yeah, is the screen visible now?
Yeah, we can see your screen now. Thank you, Siddharth.
Okay. Before we start a discussion, the presentation, what we're going to present right now to you people, this presentation is made for a partnership, a franchisee partnership for UK. On the same ground, we want to replicate into US market also. We have already finalized our UK partnership. The documentation process is going on. And on the same ground, we hope that, we will have a partnership for US market too. So the brand what we're talking about is Chaypreneur, which is like a combination of chai and entrepreneur. We say breathe your future. So this would be a mobile van facility which will have serve tea, coffee, wellness, and entrepreneurship. This project will be in association with Tea Coffee Association and Trade Veritas Global, both India and UAE. I think Pramod has network issue. Pramod is the president and founder of Tea Coffee Association. He has given almost 14 years of his life in making this Tea Coffee Association visible, doable, and right now it is scaling like anything. This is a recognized association in tea coffee with the Tea Coffee Board, India and UAE both. What this presentation will cover, we will start with the vision, market opportunity. What is chai entrepreneur? As I was saying, it was for Europe market, franchising model, financial projection, compliance and regulations, partnership opportunity, and the next step. Again, I'm repeating myself. This project, whatever I'm going to show right now, is on UK's ground. That's the reason everything would be in pound. And when we'll talk about US market, I think things will be converted to the pound. What is Chapter Europe? We're talking about here US. This is in association with Tea Coffee Park, Tea Coffee Association. We have a manufacturing tie-up with GB Manufacturing Unit, which is like a 100 crore company. Trade with us Global Limited, UK, which has been proposed, and surely it will be trade with us with the US, what you're going to execute right now. Chapreneur is a first of its kind entrepreneurship platform that combines tea and coffee retail, wellness beverages, mobile food service, entrepreneurship development, franchising system, cross-border trade into scalable business ecosystem. There are three companies which has been collaborated to form this product. TCA, again I'm repeating myself, Tea Coffee Association, 13 years of experience. GB Manufacturing Unit, last 8 years they are manufacturing and blending tea and coffee, both the products. And last year they have crossed 100 crores mark. TVG, it is an international supply chain company based both in India and UAE. This is our corporate structure. So Trade Veritas Global Private Limited is a holding company. Trade Veritas Global LLC and UAE, it is a 100% subsidiary, whereas Trade Veritas Global Limited UK is a 70% subsidiary of TVG. The same ground the US activity also worked upon where the startup loans, business grants, chambers of commerce, enterprise agency units will be done so that this activity could be covered up with the part of chai and coffee. The segment what we are working about. So here in UK, what we have found out, the three main activities on which the whole project would be revolved around is one is creating opportunities for new entrepreneurs, the people or students who are in the UK, for example, who has got their time, for 20 hours a week, they can utilize, uh, our female partners who are at home and can utilize their time too. There are a lot of government opportunities and fundings available from the government part where startup loans and community loans could be approved. So that could be done. The second important part is the location where this mobile van would be located. So we have identified certain parts like universities, business park, hospitals, industrial estate and logistic parks, railway station, transport interchange, corporate campuses, sports and community events, festives and community events, exhibition and trade centers, cultural and community locations, religion and community centers. How the business model works. Chapreneur, entrepreneurs, it's creating an entrepreneurs, building brands and connecting market. Chapreneur is not a tea franchisee or coffee franchisee or a food truck business. It is an entrepreneurship as a service, EAAS platform, designed to create, train, finance, launch, and support entrepreneurs while simultaneously creating, American distribution network. How the entrepreneur journey would be mapped, it will be mapped in the 5 stages. Like, candidate will submit the application, screening of evaluation will happen. Chaperone Academy will go on a training part where the beverage operations, sales, food safety, customer service, and business management will be carried out. Funding assistance will be provided from the startup loans, equipment finance, and business planning. Unit deployment will happen with the mobile unit, equipment, branding, and technology. What an entrepreneur will get, they'll get a mobile unit, equipment, branding, training, license support, technological access, and product supply. So this is a specific program what we have conducted with UK, where a particular premium mobile tea and coffee unit could cost around £50,000. This is a look about the product what we're going to present in UK market. One very much big, barrier to such kind of business is your documentation, compliance, and regulatory part. Being the franchisee owner, we take the complete activity on us. We have in-house people who carry out this activity. Like for UK ground, this I think more or same the similar grounds could be worked upon UK and US. Some changes would be there, what our legal team could work around and reframe it. But UK regulatory and compliance framework could be mapped with these 19 regulations, regulatory structure, food hygiene compliance, HACCP compliance, standard HACCP toolkit, food hygiene rating schemes, street trading license, planning permissions, vehicle compliance, health and safety compliance, fire safety, water and waste compliance, food allergen compliance, packaging compliance, employment compliance, insurance requirement, data protection. This is important because the cost to inventory management system would be called as cross-book review. Because of that, the GDPR would be needed, tax compliance, import compliance, and very important is ESG and sustainable compliance. These all activities would be taken care by the parent company. What a franchisee will receive in compliance starter pack, they will receive food registration support, HACCP manual, risk assessment template, allergen metrics, cleaning procedures, insurance guidance, licensing support, food hygiene training guidance. There will be an annual audit which will be carried out with the main objectives to maintain the franchisee standards, food hygiene ratings, and regulatory compliances. What are the mitigations for the regulatory part? Like for food safety breach, HACCP plus training would be provided, licensing issues, TVT support desk will support you, insurance gap. For insurance particularly, we have expertise into insurance ground who are into insurance and reassurance part onboarded with us, who will be taking care of that part. Allergen incidents could be done by the standard allergen metrics. Documentation error could be done by the compliance toolkit. Poor hygiene ratings could be quarterly audited. These are the mitigation parameters could be covered upon. Now, what has this £50,000 bifurcation? So this could be as per the US market, some changes would be there, but I'll just give the example of UK market. So vehicle and fit out, equipments, franchising fees, initial inventory, compliance and licensing, insurance and working capital for 1 month would be included in the start. The product portfolio, as I said, we have 3 partners, TCA, GB, and Traderitas Global. So TCA's portfolio we work on both the part tea and wellness tea. So masala tea, tulsi ginger tea, lemongrass tea, moringa tea, white tea, green tea, and wellness tea are the product portfolios what we have already launched. And we are doing good business in UAE market with this. GB portfolios for coffee could be Arabica, Robusta, Cappuccino, Latte, Hazelnut, and Vanilla. The snacks, what we are doing on part is like protein bars, cookies, healthy snacks, and Indian pakoras. These are frozen items with a shelf life of 24 months. And US compliant products. Our target customers could be corporate parks, universities, hospital, events, retail parks, and transport hubs. For UK market, we have done a competitive analysis, how we fit and where we fit. So there are 3 major competition in the mobile van facilities in UK. They are really, so RAC, really awesome coffee, Cafe to You, and Coffee Bike are it. And these are our statistics data which can give us the positioning, what positioning we offer in the market. Like we do coffee, tea, wellness, beverage, snacks. We all into mobile format. The very distinction part here is the entrepreneurship training, startup funding, product part, supply chain. Because as I said, TCA has done a lot of activity in the tea supply chain management in India, so that we have tie-ups directly with the farm owner, processor, blenders. We have in-house tea tasters, and we can do on reverse calculation also, in case you can provide a tea sample with reverse engineering and the team what we have, we can create that product with best pricing and quality. That is the USP, capacity and capability of TCA that we offer on the table, with a strong supply chain network, distribution business, international trade. As Trade Veritas Global has been creating a cross-border B2B platform. This could be positioned along with that. And these two elements on which we are working very stringent, and we have partnered with community partner like Gaurav Somvanshi, who is helping us into traceability part. Milind Wankhede, who is from California, US only, he is associated with us for the POS to inventory management system called as DigiRestro. So we have taken the help of community members along with the journey, as we believe that one person individual could not do anything. This world is of collaboration, and this collaborative efforts could make us a successful entrepreneur in this journey. What are the Chipreneurs entrepreneurship? Therefore, definitely tea plus coffee is our prime product, what we are stepping it with. Wellness product, entrepreneurship, creation, supply chain ownership, TCA ecosystem, cross-border platform, and cross-border trade. What a modern entrepreneur will get, they'll get low overhead, mobility, flexible working, multiple income stream, scalability, and community impact. For UK market, we have done 3 assumptions. Like the initial investment has already been calculated. We have done assumption like 312 days could be for a year. Average transaction value. Now this transaction value is not for a tea, coffee, or a wellness tea. This is a average transaction value of £4, in case it has been calculated for 6 days a week, with inflation of 3%, product cost of 25%, and 5% royalty, and technology fee of 100%, 100 pound per month. And then with the product mix of 40% tea, 35% coffee, snacks 20%, and wellness drink 5%, we can create 3 scenarios. A conservative one, which can give you an EBITDA of £53, 53,000 pounds, giving a payback period of 18 months. Scenario 2, which is realistic, where we can sell 120 cups a day, where in the normal one, we were considering 80 cups a day part. Here, the EBITDA is around 85,000, and the payback period is 15 months. In case we go for a high performer area, especially even in US market or UK market, the regions have been, or the councils have been classified into urban, semi-urban, and rural part. So accordingly, in case we go with high performance area and where 150 cups of average tea, coffee, or snacks have been sold, with the EBITDA of 108,000 part, so the payback period could be 12. So in all the 3 scenarios, the payback period ranges from 12 months to 18 months. On the UK's ground, because UK, we are very strong about the startup loan and franchisee financing part, because of projects have been getting submitted there. So there, the entrepreneur has just been like 10% of the project cost has to be paid by him. The rest everything would be done through startup loan and equipment finance. And the monthly loan obligations are also been covered onto the part. The key success factors again depend on the 4 parameters like location, route planning, product mix, entrepreneurs engagement. The current UK's target is of 10 units for the local part, which we have already started going around. So the estimate earning for a franchisee partner who could be there in UK as well as in US, we can earn on the average of 10,000 pounds per franchise. This is a projection for complete Europe, where first year we are targeting 10, then 50, third year 100, 250, and 500, considering the complete Europe part. What are we looking in a strategic partner? We are not looking for an advisor. We are not looking for a consultant. We are looking for a co-founder. The objective is to build Trade Veritas Global Limited US or LLC US as an US operating platform for next 10 years. TVG is looking for a right partner, a US-based business network, government and institutional relationship, compliance understanding, entrepreneurship ecosystem access, strategic partnership, market development experience. Opportunity is bigger than Chaypreneur. Most people will see a tea and coffee franchisee. We see a American market access platform. Chaypreneur is simply the first business vertical. This is not a franchisee manager role. This is not a business building opportunity. The target of 500 plus Chaypreneurs within 5 years in the US market. The crossbow, the product what we are talking about, the obviously the frontal part, what will be going in the market will be our Chaypreneurship, but the backend part, which is very important, is the crossbow, as I've said, the cross-border B2B platform, which we are working stringently, that could be creating business matching, market access, trade facilitation, supply chain service, and membership network. The ultimate part is here to create a social impact, where we'll create entrepreneurship, entrepreneurs, employment, economic participation, community development, and inclusive growth. So this is what our belief is, that we have TVG's strong trade and supply chain ecosystem. We have TCA's, Tea Coffee Association Product and Industry Network. We have GB's manufacturing capability. Now what we are looking is at strong US leadership, which has the potential to create a unique and scalable business platform serving both entrepreneurs and international trade. So this was a short presentation. I know I have rushed the project because I've just got 20 minutes. Whoever would be interested in understanding this project well, you can connect with us directly and we can give you more details. Now we can open up for question and answer. In case you have any question, you please raise.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank for this wonderful presentation. It contained a lot. I can see that. I think you covered mostly all the things. So the floor is open. Members, if you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or ask a question. So Siddharth, meanwhile, people are thinking, or members are thinking, I have a question. What are
Please.
the in USA, like, do you have started any franchisee, or this is just the like you're trying to enter in the market? That is my first question. And second question is, what are the average or minimum or max investment a person can do to enter the business?
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Both the questions could be answered. The number one question is, no, we have not started US with this tea franchisee part, but our partner manufacturing company GB is already exporting products in US market. So the US compliance part is already been taken care by our company. Number A.
Okay.
Number B is like we have just put in a part in European market, which we have started with Europe market. Though we are already doing this business in UAE, US is what we are exploring right now. That's the reason the project, in case you see, all the calculation and everything has been done in pounds, because just today we have closed the UK part also.
Okay.
Once we discuss about how we will go to US market, how the approach will be, what positioning we can approach to it, then we can explore this market. But we need your help, support, and guidance. How
Sure.
about US market and how things could be open up? This is an opportunity to collaborate.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, mostly, yeah, like US market, the way you show in your presentation, and if I understood correctly, it's showing a small cab, like a three-wheeler or four-wheeler, and you can start from there. Mostly those type of business in America, and that is what my understanding is mostly like a local business who don't want to invest too much in the hotel or space. So they generally, we call it like a food truck. So mostly those
Yeah.
are, I never seen a food truck industry is so uniform where a franchisee concept come or penetrate. So mostly this type of business when start or they generally go with the space, like they have some space like a Starbucks space, and then they sell the things. So I know like you have to tailor it your idea and business based on the different market. Like in maybe Dubai you can sell on the street with your like a vehicle, but maybe in USA maybe things may be different and following those norms and condition. So yeah, means that is what
No,
my understanding is.
absolutely.
Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
no,
Okay, but yeah.
absolutely correct what you're saying. See, but what happened? We are
Uh,
targeting, our target is to create entrepreneurship, new entrepreneurship.
Yes,
And what we have seen in market, we have all the provisions, we can cater to people who already have a place and, we can do that part also.
yes.
But the current presentation, what we are making is on the mobility one. The
Okay.
same presentation what we work for UK. The reason here is you don't need a monthly recurring investment in such kind of business. Apart from your material and the stock, you don't need to have a rental part, and other consumables to be paid. So this is a project what we have created, which with which a smoother transaction could happen. I think Pramod is also alive now.
Yeah,
Hand over to Pramod.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
Pramod.
your question is, but we are planning in hybrid model also. We start with the T on wheel. After that, we can as a shop or kiosk model also we are planning.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good idea. I mean, I can see the gap. Like in US market, mostly coffee. Like the companies mostly sell coffee. So this type of uniform or a brand is not there for who can serve only on tea related thing. And the way Asian communities are increasing in America also, so other parts. So definitely there's scope. Yeah, that was the only few question. I can see, and thank for answering that. Uh, I can see Pradi, I think Pradnya, she raised her hand. Pradnya, do you want to ask your question? You can unmute yourself and go ahead. Thank you. Pradi?
Hello.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Hi Pramod, hi Suresh. Thank you for such a wonderful, insightful presentation. I think this can open up a great business opportunity for maybe many budding entrepreneurs here in USA. So let's see. Um, I have a comment and I have a question. So I just wanted to share a little personal testimony. I have known Pramod for almost 30 years now, and I have it's been amazing. I have seen his journey. I have seen him go from being an IT professional to becoming a successful entrepreneur now. Um, Trust me, I have seen him, like, building this manufacturing facilities in Nagpur, creating jobs for many Ambedkarite community hardworking laborers, and growing his business step by step. In his initial stage, I have also tasted a lot of chai flavors he actually handed over to me and my family. And now seeing his business expanding to Dubai is so incredible. So if you are genuinely interested, just reach out to this team. I know they are very passionate and hardworking people, and I think the main thing is that they want other people. They want to see other people grow. I think that's the best part. So my question is, based on this presentation, and of course I don't know the entire details of it. Um, I've seen, like, you mentioned the royalty model. I know, like, there are different models too. So are you saying that the royalty is just just and only your profit sharing arrangement? That is my number one question. Or there are any additional franchise fees or any recurring charges that entrepreneurs should be aware of? And my second question is, how would you how will all the products shipped from India, and will there be any local distribution and warehousing, and how the supply chain works if you want to expand this market in US?
Yeah, thank you. I'll take the answer, and I'll allow I'll give the handover to Pramod also in this. Three parts. The first important part is what is TCA? Tea Coffee Association has created an immense deep supply chain network in India, within India. We're talking about, there are farms which have been onboarded with us, and farm to, factory. Farm to factory, everyone is onboarded with TCA network. So that is a strong network, and because of this strong network, we can assure about the quality, traceability, which is a very big problem right now, and the pricing. So, quality, traceability, and pricing are the three factors which we can, wow on that part. That is the credibility of this part. The second part is, manufacturing and compliance export. The moment you are exporting to UK market, UAE market, or US market, the compliance and regulatory part becomes the biggest hurdle. And that's the reason our manufacturing partner has all the licenses, compliances, and documentation which are needed to export. Why I'm giving this to example very importantly, because one team handles the global supply chain, one team handles the documentation part, and one team handles the farm to factory activity. And that's the way we can assure that the quality, traceability, and pricing could be managed. Number A. Number B is a very important question about you have asked whether this royalty activity would be taken care of, or there are certain fee structures will be done. So the presentation what we have made currently for you, which we have shown to you, is for UK's perspective. Okay, and the project what we have launched in UK has been dissected such a way that an initial amount has been taken as a franchisee fee, in which everything, from the setup, from the mobile van designing to the biggest issue is compliance certification and licenses. Those all parameters will be taken care of. A DPR, a detailed project report will be provided, and the project approval will be provided with the startup loan also. So complete hand-holding would be given to the entrepreneur so that he can just concentrate on how he can increase the business rather than running behind the compliance regulations and other part of the aspect. And yes, very minutely, like 5% is what we have taken care about as a royalty fees in UK perspective. US perspective, definitely we have to think about it, how it will work around here, how compliance and regulation part would be taken care. What we have done in UK, we have formed one of our entity there. As we are saying that Tradewaters Global India would be a holding company, Tradewaters Global UAE would be a logistic division from where the distribution will happen. And we have formed a company in UK, which is Trade Veritas Global Limited, where all the local distribution from UK to Europe will be taken care of. We are planning in similar ground to find a partner in US who could be like Trade Veritas Global LLC in a US company, where he could be or he or she could be the managing director and control the operations part, and rest of the activity would be managed by Trade Veritas Global team. So this is the platform scenario on which we are working around, right? Pramod? Yeah, Mr. Pramod.
Thank you. Thank you, Siddharth, answering that. I can see Mr. Jagdish Bankar's hand is raised. So, sir, go ahead and ask your question, please. Thank you.
Yeah, Jai Bhim, everyone. And thank you, Siddharth and the Pramod, that you have given the insight of
Yes.
making a entrepreneur starting with the small investment. Here, I don't have a question, but just I wanted to share, right, what I have seen it. I work for a financial institution, and this particular model, I see that, right, it will definitely work in the big corporations, because currently, right, all the big corporation, if you look at in the US market, most of the the corporates, right, they have a Indian population largely, right. In my corporate also, right, there is a one vendor, right, who supplies tea and samosas and all other stuff, and you will not believe, right, it is so successful. Again, they are coming only on the 2 days, and they're really successful in that one. I think this particular model will definitely work in USA, particularly in the corporate side, where we see the lot of Asians, right? Not now. Only the Indians are going for taking Indian tea, masala chai, and all of the stuff. But I'm seeing, like, particularly I'm in the south part of that, right? They like Indian stuff much more, and then even all other Asian people, even the the Spanish people, right, they love all these things. So I think it is a good potential to have such kind of a model in USA. So just I wanted to share that how it is successful over here, and definitely I think it is good potential for the people like us here to start with the small investment and become an entrepreneur.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you very much for this kind word because you know, we all are first generation entrepreneur. Particularly me, if I'm talking about, I'm the first graduate in my family. So this kind of, we all are from the same ground, correct? And what is very important here is, hand holding, collaboration, networking. Because of this only, we can reach out to our goals. And, your words had also given us, high potential that, we are on the right track. Only the right partners has to be chosen upon and we can work around this.
Absolutely. And then, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much, sir.
No doubt that you guys are on the right track. That is a big business opportunity. And I don't see any other raise hand, but before it's too late, I would like to know, would you like to share your presentation and your contact detail on the chat or via email so that in case if anybody is interested, they can reach out to you. I'm not sure
So
whether
I
you
can,
already shared it, but if you like to, yeah.
no, I'll share my our contact details right away. And
Sure.
presentation, we'll change this presentation to US version and share very
Yes,
soon.
that's fine. Yeah, but at least we have something in our hand if possible. So just
Yeah,
wait.
sure, 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 sure. Uh,
Good. Yeah, so good.
yeah, I'm dropping my number here so we can,
Sure.
get in touch.
Sure. While members, if you have any question, please raise your hand or type your question in the chat window. I will take it. I think there's a typo in that chat, I believe. UI semicolon or
No, no, it is, sorry.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because I'm not wearing glass, so maybe I'm not thinking correctly. So, but I saw semicolon there, so.
No,
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
absolutely correct, Manish. See,
Thank
without
you.
glasses, if you are able to identify it, right, means you
Yeah.
have a good vision. You don't need glasses.
Yeah, but now I started getting because the small character I'm not able to catch. So, but I saw after email
Absolutely.
semicolon
Yeah.
something wrong.
Absolutely.
So I don't think any other question, Siddharth. So I really appreciate. Remember, yeah, last one more opportunity if any question. I can see only Jagdish sir hand is raised. So no other
Oh,
question. If
yeah,
no
yeah,
other
I think.
question, then I would like to conclude the guest speaker's talk at here. Um, thank you.
One
Sir.
question, if I may.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
this workshop, and it's really good opportunity for people. I have a question. What is the initial investment like that you might think about it? If one wants to invest or be a partner with you in US.
See, that's what I have said to US. We have not prepared a presentation, but UK ground, I can tell you, I can share you the equal details. Per franchisee is what we are targeting about 50,000 pounds, where the complete part will be taken care of. You will get a ready vehicle with the compliance ready part for the UK version. For US, I would request, Anna to give me another chance for next week. I know maybe next week we can prepare US version presentation. And since this primary introductory meeting is already been done, so next meeting, maybe people around Anna's team and whoever are interested in our community may also be joined, and we can give presentation aligned with the US activity.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's fine.
If we can get an opportunity next week again.
Oh, okay. I don't know about the next week, but maybe down the road, definitely in a private conversation where people may, those who are interested in starting the entrepreneurship, definitely they can reach out, and, another
Sure.
call can be set up like that. Yeah. So my another question I have, if I can ask you, since you are jumping to the tea market, this is the tea product, right? And are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So since this is a tea product, how do you compete the existing product, which has really, like Nestle, you have, from India, Tata brand, and other products are there, like Bag Bakri is there. How do you differ from that product itself?
See, how do we differ from that product? We don't want to be different from that product at all. Our USP or our strategy is on the supply chain ground, and our primary focus is on to the wellness tea and wellness products in the tea segment only. If you see, there are a lot of teas which have been promoted on the wellness ground. That could be our USP product, or A plus product range what we can start along with. Definitely normal masala chai and everything would be there. Where we can compete is about quality and pricing, because bigger brands has bigger baggages to carry out, and smaller companies like us, we have the leverage to pass on the commission and charges to the customer benefit. So this could also be a price and quality benefit part. But the top of that, the main classification would be onto the different varieties of tea what we will work around, especially onto the wellness part, whether it is tulsi, moringa, and all those versions where the pure credential product could be out given at the time of the.
Siddharth, this is Pratap here. I think you were explaining before, when we in our UK discussions that, if there is a particular tea brand or tea blend which is becoming popular in some part of the US, then you are able to manufacture and assure quality of, you are able to match that blend and come out with a competing product and ensure quality from farm till your till this mobile van, and that was one thing you explained. And also, I some of the brands that were mentioned just now, you do work with them as well, so they are not really, like there is your products are in on par with them, right? So that's what I yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We are majorly prime supplier to the bigger brand. Correct, but bigger brand has bigger part to be taken care of. The part what Pratap ji is saying is very important, which I also concluded in my presentation, but I'll reiterate that. See what happened, there is a concept of re-engineering. For example, in case in your vicinity or in your area or locality, there is one product in tea, coffee, or any kind of beverage, which is, happening product, and, there's a good demand there. What we just need is a sample of that product to be sent back to us. We have our dedicated R&D team, a blender, tester, everyone is in-house. We can reverse engineer that product, get the constitution right, and we can launch that product with the better quality, taste, and pricing in the same zone. So that is also our competitive USP what we have it.
Also, just to elaborate on what Siddharth was saying, was explaining about the supply chain strength. So, currently TCA already exports significant amount of tea and coffee to multiple countries, but they largely export to intermediaries. So they are not currently reaching the end population. So because of that, it's the people who are beyond these intermediaries who earn the fat margins, and they may be, there is therefore, if and they are able to control the supply chain till the brokers fully, from farm till the brokers. So if they are able to, yeah, work through this in this manner and get a channel directly to the end consumer, they can compete on price as well as quality much more effectively with even the big brands.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is the only reason, we have opted this opportunity where with minimum investment, a person can become an entrepreneur, and he or she can, partner us in reaching out to the retail end user actually.
Siddharth, I think you missed one point in the previous question that was asked. The initial outlay required from a franchisee in the UK is just £5,000, not 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000 is the complete project, but the initial outlay is just £5,000. The rest all could be managed into the funding equity.
So, coming back to the question, I may have more questions, for audience may not ask, but I will, on behalf of them, I may just ask you a few questions. So, you're looking at the mobile unit as well as the store, in-house kind of thing, right? Or is just the mobile unit you are looking at? That's the one question about, I know there are the physical cafe versus mobile unit, which is on a mobile vehicle or anything, you are taking from places to places, and supporting that model. The second other model is like a physical model where you said it is store. So the question going back to the wellness, with that understanding. So I know you have not explored in US market at this time, so you may not be aware about the requirement of the wellness product that is being sold in the US. So the question about I know again, you haven't come up the numbers in the US market, so I wouldn't know you will have the answers for that, because when you are operating the mobile or the physical model, the cost comes with that, like the rent is there, the lease is there, all other insurances, liabilities, and all other things. So counting that factor would be really expensive for the people to start, initially. Initial investment would be required. Uh, my point is about the wellness. What requirement does UK need versus US would require? Since you have not explored, but just understanding the wellness practices in UK. Because if you're selling a tea as a wellness product, along with, I believe you may be adding another product to that, different blends.
No, see, tea is not being sold as a wellness product, but there are various blends which are done with the tea, which covers the wellness part. Like, for example, we talk about moringa, for example. So moringa is not the 100% which replaces your tea parameter, but it is blended with, moringa. That is one part. The very important question what you asked in the initial part is like, do we have only mobile van as product one and product zero? No. Mobile one is the initial product what we are launching with. But in Dubai market, what Pratap has already told you, we have already exported to US market. So the compliance and regulatory part, our GP manufacturing unit is already doing it for US market. But we are not coming out of this, cycle of distribution. So our supply chain ends at the point where the master wholesaler gets the distribution coverage. And till that time, our supply chain works. And post that, the rebanding, repackaging, everything is done by those big companies. Right now, our approach is towards the retail user. That's the reason this small part we have already initiated. But in India, we are already doing kiosk centers. We are doing, small outlets, bigger outlets, and some cafes are there where the supply chain part is done. So we are already into it, but we have to start with a lighter version of a product, and that's the reason this mobile van is what the initial activity has been designed for. Vivek ji.
Okay. Thank you. Your product is in US already. Is there any way we can like have a taste or something like that? If we want to really feel the product.
No, that's what I was coming to the point, that that product will not come as our product. That product will always come as a rebranded white label product which we are selling to the super stockist. Correct? In case you want to test our product, you let us know what product you need. We will arrange samples for you.
Okay. Got it. Okay. No worries. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stay in touch.
Siddharth, can you talk about that anti-diabetic tea?
Yeah. So what we have, as we're saying, we have in-house R&D and testers and blenders, and we regularly do creative activities into this zone. So what we have done, we have created an insulin-resistant tea, which is currently, it's going around in India, especially in metros. It's selling like hotcake. Where the spike normally after drinking a tea, there is a sugar spike, and this tea reduces that spike. Again, this is not diverting a tea to some Ayurveda product, but it is a blend which works on the insulin part. So there are a lot of R&D product what we have created. There's certain product portfolio which I could share to someone who can share to the group also, and that way we can reach out to this level.
So hi guys, this is Pratap. I was the person who requested this session. So I would much like to see Pramod and Siddharth and maybe some of the tea manufacturers travel to some place in the US where the US community is gathered and probably do a large workshop, show demos and do tastings and so on, and potentially find potential importers. That was the intention in arranging this.
So Pratap, you will have an
Perfect.
opportunity, right? So I'm going to talk like as an announcement. So probably I think that would be an opportunity.
Sure. So thank you, Pratap. Thank you, Pratap, for introducing the team. A wonderful team here. Um, I think we are running out of little time, so would like to take one more question if anything is there. If not, then I need to go to the next section for the announcements. Uh, Members, any other question? We can take a short question if anything is there.
Manish, we can ask them what they're expecting from our community. I know they are expecting to take the franchise.
Yeah.
But other than franchise, what they are looking for?
Sure, Dada, you can ask your question better way rather than I'm asking.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Basically, the community question to you. I mean, you are building the community entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And you guys are very successful in that range also. But in USA, due to the lot of compliances and other things, so what you are looking for? I mean, you are asking us to take the franchise model or learn about it, or what is your first step?
Our first step is to validate our product, project, and the proposal what we have made. Number A. Number B is that we are looking for a partner who can, represent Trailblazers Global in US. And definitely third is, the franchisee and the network what we can create. And very importantly is, because this is an opportunity not only for the entrepreneurship part in the chaipreneurship, but as I was saying in the initial ground, that we are working on a B2B cross-border platform. We are creating a B2B cross-border platform where cumulative mind and promotes almost 40 years of experience has been put across, so that every MSME transactions in a cross-border can go smooth. So there are a lot of things what we can discuss. There's short of time right now, but definitely going point basis. Number A is, I need the proposal to wait, like how this product, what is the best product in your locality? What should the amendment changes we have to carry out? Number B is we want to have a partner, maybe in state-wise, so that, we can expand to the franchising mode. This is a point-to-point discussion requirement what we are
Thank you.
come to this community for.
Sure. Thank you, Siddharth. I think, yeah, definitely would like to invite you again. We'll check the our guest list and we can reach
Hello,
out to you again.
may I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
Pramod sir. You're
extremely,
audible, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, I'm extremely sorry. There is a heavy rain and power failure also. So I'm
Uh-huh.
not able to connect properly, network issue. So
It's a
extremely
good part.
sorry
At
from
least
my
we are
side.
getting rain. Bad part, you don't have internet or the electricity. So that's fine. Siddharth covered most of the things. So thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I think since we are running out of time, Siddharth, again, I just said we'll again invite you. I will check with Anna's like list, like who are the next speaker. Based on that, we can reach out to you. Hope till that time you get time to prepare your presentation. So I think yeah, I would like to conclude the guest section here because we have one more announcement, the exciting announcement for this week, and Jagdish sir is holding the that his feelings and talk. So. We'd like to move on to the next session, this announcement session where we are expecting some great thing in USA. Most of the people may aware about it, but I would like to hear from Mr. Jagdish Pankar. So, sir, the floor is yours. Thank you. And let me know if
Yeah,
you want to share anything. Yep.
sure. Thank you, Manish. And
Thank you.
with the cheer and the smile on everyone's face, I wanted to make an announcement, which is a historic announcement. I think I'm happy that there are people from India, and definitely I think it would be a venue and the way they are doing the business. So probably it will be a platform for them. So just I'm not going to take much time, but just briefly, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And this will be like a brief announcement of our Mahabodhi International Buddhist Center grand opening taking place on the Saturday, this coming Saturday, July 4th. I think everyone is aware, as you said, Manish, this is the first Indian Buddhist monastery in the United States. So for the last 40 to 50 years, our community are the people who are the Buddha's disciple and the follower and Baba Sahib's followers, right? We all had a dream that we wanted to have something what Baba Sahib has foreseen after adopting the Buddhism. And we wanted to have that. And that dream is coming true in the United States. So we have a grand opening on July 4th, this Saturday, and this July 4th this year is going to be again the 250th Independence Day of USA. So this is a dual auspicious occasion for us as well as for all the people in USA. I know that our team members have earlier made an announcement, and we have been doing it for the last, I think, the 2 months, and just basically to make to bring the awareness that this is a historical moment that we have it, and everyone, everyone would like to, sorry. To come in person and witness this historical moment. And for that, I would like to thank Anna for giving this opportunity to make this platform available, not to us, but the entire community in USA. So just, I wanted to highlight a few of the points of this particular grand opening. Um, Again, it is the first branch of Mahabodhi Society Bangalore in the United States. So Venerable Bante Ananda and Bante Kassapa, they will be traveling tomorrow to USA. And probably, I think most of the people may not be knowing it, but Bante Kassapa, he is a abbot of Mahabodhi Society. I think he is the only one highest senior abbot in India, and he will be coming over here, and he will be doing the chanting for almost 1 hour. So you can imagine the chanting recited by the Bhante Kassapa, which are the Buddha's verses. I think, and to listen to them in person, I don't think this will be a great moment for everyone in their life to listen the Buddha's verses in person in this program. So just briefly, I know that just a week away, next week, uh, we received a lot of the entries for our cultural program, and everyone is excited. And being as an historical moment, we don't want to leave anybody to choice to rejoin their excitement in this program. So instead of 9:30, we are going to start at 9 a.m. and promptly, right? Because we don't have a much time, to cover entire the program. So that is why we are going to start at 9 o'clock. It means, right? We all need to be there by 8:30. So this is my earnest request, right, and humble request also to everyone, right, whoever is coming over here, staying, but please be, come to the monastery by 8:30 because registration, we are going to end within a 1 hour. By 9:30, we are going to end that because this program is a very well organized, right? With the in respect with the Buddha's Shasana. So there won't be any kind of like a coming and going and delay and all the thing, right? Everything will be in the silence. More so, I would request everyone, make everyone available, right, to be there by 8:30 so that we can start the program at 9 o'clock. So in this program, so Siddharth, Pratap, just I wanted to, ask you guys actually, because here the gathering will be around, right, minimum, right, 500 to 600 people all over from Canada, USA, from the different states, from India, as well as from UK. So the people are coming, and minimum gathering that I'm expecting is a 600. And this will be the great opportunity, Siddharth and Pratap, for you to present to that, and you can meet all the people over here coming from the different parts of the USA as well as the different countries. So, I think, our program, it is very excited. There are like cultural programs which have been, you might have been surprised to see some of the cultural program that we have organized over here. And certainly it will be a proud moment for all of us. And I would like that everyone to join this program. If you have not booked the ticket, right, still there's an opportunity. What I heard, right, from other airlines and from the friends that earlier it used to be costly, but now they have reduced the prices as the FIFA is, the wedding, and then coming to the closer, not the exactly closer, but the airlines as well as the hotels, they have reduced their prices. In addition to that, just I wanted to again make an announcement here that we are Abad family in Dallas, right? We have a houses over here. We can accommodate. If you are not able to get accommodation in any of the hotel or anything, please let us know. We have a ample accommodation to accommodate you and your family and friends. So I think that is what I wanted to, make an announcement. And please do come. This is not like a every year event. This is a historical moment, and this is the second historical moment in the United States that our community has done, and we all are excited to see you all in this program. Thank you, Manish, again
So
for giving this opportunity.
Pratap asked before the members who came on the board for the coffee presentation whether they can put some flyers over there or not.
I think, yeah, we can do. Definitely, we can work out it. So Pratapji, just reach out to me, and then we can certainly do that. But still, we have a 1 week time, right? If you wanted to, if you have already visa and all, had we been known, actually, definitely I could have sent you the invitation, and then you could have made an arrangement for that. But see if any one of you can come here and make the presentation. Probably we will give a couple of minutes, or maybe not a couple of minutes, maybe at least 4 or 5 minutes, because this is for the community. We are here to build the community, right? So, and definitely wanted to promote any of the entrepreneur like you. Really, it is a kind of a role model for others people to start the new businesses, and the investment is not much. So definitely, I think it's a great potential. Siddharth and Pratapji.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea if suppose we have space, like all our entrepreneur can put their small booth, even though they're not getting opportunity to speak or present, but at least they can put their small space or temp, like where they can post their stuff, if it's possible. I don't know, like how the things there, but
Yeah,
that
certainly. We are here for the community, right, Manish,
yeah,
right? We have to accommodate that, right? So
yeah,
we have
yeah.
to show the compassion. We are here for the
E-
compassion, right?
True,
So
true.
definitely.
Yep. I'm totally agree. Any other question for Mr. Jagdish Bankar? I think, Maisa, you raise hand. I think that you got your answer.
Yes, yes, that's the thing I was asking. Yeah, Pratap, if you have anything to say, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jagdish Bankar, sir, for
Yep, sure.
the announcement. I'm really excited. Definitely, I'm there, and I will encourage everyone to be there
Yeah.
because sir,
Anything, yeah.
definitely.
Any question you have regarding accommodation, food, or anything, right? Please reach out to me, and we
Yeah.
are here to help, right? So
It's
definitely we'll do
truly
that.
historical. It's like a historical event, like our Ambedkarite community and Buddhist community coming and opening our own Vihara. So I'm really excited and a lot of wishes. And yeah, we'll be there, and I will
Yeah.
encourage everyone to try to be there. Yeah,
Again,
it's
it is an international one, right? So you won't see only the Indian performances, right? You will see the different countries' performances also. So it is excited. It is excited. Excited.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, it is an international Buddhist center. So it is not limited to one
Mhm.
country people or anything. And that is the basic purpose of having this center. I
True.
think, right, actually, having such kind of a center, it's a unique, I think, maybe in the world. We do not know because everyone tags to their country, but this
Yeah.
is not. Right, we are
True.
just saying that yes, it is a Indian because it started from the Mahabodhi, but
Yeah.
it is truly a international Buddhist center.
Sure. Sure. That makes sense. Thank you, Jagdish Bankar, sir. If no more questions, then I think time to conclude. Vishal would like to conclude the session. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It is time to conclude our online Buddha Vihara session. I would like to thank Bhante for blessing us with the Dhamma talk, and thank you to the kids motivational story reader and Krantitai for conducting the kids session. Many thanks to our guest speaker, Mr. Siddharth and Mr. Wakode for the session, and thank you to all the participants who joined today. With this, we conclude today's online Buddha Vihara session. Thank you. Namo Buddhaya, Jai Bhim.
Jai
Sure.
Bhim and
Namo
Namo
Buddhaya.
Buddhaya.
Jai Bhim. Thank you.
Yeah, Vim, thank you.